We are continuing the discussion on wave motion, and this is lecture number. Lecture number 5. Yes. And we are done with the theory part. We'll do problems from today. So sheet. There's only one sheet, and as you can see, I have given plenty of homework questions as well. So we will do all the classwork questions probably by till 6 or 7 today. I will take one more lecture. I'll try to complete it. Don't talk second bench.
There are two sheets.
Two sheets. Right. Everyone took two sheets, na? One page and second page. Are idiots also. Part of Sologo, there's one page and there's another second page. Anyways, so let's start with the classwork questions. We can try to attempt the first question. Attempt the first question. I'm giving you 3 minutes. You should have, and write name at the top of the sheet. You should have 15 classwork questions and 10 homework questions on the first page, and then 16 more homework questions in the second page. Question number 16 दिया है ना? 6 है क्या?
हाँ yes.
अच्छा नंबर मैंने गलत डाल दिया है. ठीक है whatever. नंबर गलत डाल दिया but okay. What do you want? Attempt the question. Anybody who did not get 2 sheets? I will start at 12:01. I think one more lecture and this wave motion will be done. Okay, then we will start with the new chapter. That's a multiple select question. So okay, is there extra sheets? Should I start with the question?
A, B.
A and B are correct. Let's see. Question number 1 is given to be, the function is given to be 0.8 divided by 4x plus 5t the whole square plus 5. Right? This is the function given, and now they are asking to find whether it is symmetric or not, whether its displacement is maximum, what is the maximum value, and all those things. Achha, what do you mean by a symmetric function, by the way? A function is said to be symmetric if f of x is equal to f of minus x with respect to some axis. Okay, with respect to some axis. Can you tell me, achha, if the function is symmetric at t equal to 0, then what is the role of the variable time? It helps in the motion, na? It only helps in the motion. If my wave is looking like this at t equal to 0, then as time passes, what happens? This wave just moves. There is no shape ka distortion. So if the shape is like this, the shape will remain the same throughout its motion. So if my graph looks something like this at t equal to 0, at t equal to 0, what is my function? My function is given to be 0.8 divided by 5 plus 16x square. So it looks to me like 1 over x square kind of thing, no? 1 over x square. Then what does it look like? The graph is something like this. Something like this. This is y versus x. This is how my graph looks like. Acha, negative x-axis ka we will check. This is what my graph looks like at t equal to 0. Now if the function is symmetric at t equal to 0, then it will remain symmetric at all times. Yes? Because at all times what is happening? This wave is just moving now. That's just moving. Nothing else is happening. The wave is moving. So whatever is the structure, that will remain. So if it is symmetric about some axis here, it stays symmetric. Okay? So let's check. So what do I have to check? Y of x. What is the y of x? 0.8 divided by 5 plus 16x square. What is y of minus x? 0.8 divided by 5 plus minus x square. That's x square, no? So 16x square. So is it symmetric? The function is symmetric. The y is symmetric at t equal to 0. Achha, if it is symmetric, then what should the other half of the graph look like? It should look something like this. Exactly same as the right hand side. Yes. So this is how my graph looks like. Is it okay? Did you understand the idea? If the function is symmetric at t equal to 0, then it will stay symmetric. Because the role of time is just it is helping it to move. The wave is moving. So question option D is correct. Now they are asking to find the value of y max. Y max. How to find the value of y max? Any ideas?
Differentiate it.
dy by dx.
So you can differentiate twice, find the value of y max and all those things. But can you see a simpler way? Can you see the graph? Where is my y max? What does it look like?
X 0.
At t equal to 0 and x equal to 0, my y max is here. Yes or no? So I can directly find my y max. Huh? So what is y max? At x equal to 0, there is my y max. What is that value? That's 0.8 divided by 5. So you divide by 5 करके बताओ कितना होना चाहिए?
0.1.
So that's 0.6. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Meters. Did you understand? You can always go back and differentiate and check if my answer is correct or not. That's my C option. Now they are asking to find what is the wave velocity. And then basically, in option B, they are asking wave velocity. In how much time you can cover how much distance. So, just by looking at the function, can you tell me what is the velocity?
Minus
That should be
minus 5 by 4.
that should be minus 5 by 4. And then in which direction is the wave moving?
Negative.
That's moving in the negative x direction. So option A incorrect.
Yes.
What option B correct है क्या? Let's check करो. Will you travel 2.5 meter in 2 seconds if your wave is moving with 1.25 meter per second?
Yes.
1.5 by 4 is 1.25 na? So in 2 seconds you will travel 2.5 meters. So option B is also correct. Achha, there is another way. So you looked at coefficient of B, coefficient of x, and you found the velocity is minus 5 by 4, and this is correct. I'm not saying this is incorrect. And using this you can say in 2 seconds wave travels 2.5 meters. This is also correct. And then you can say wave travels along negative x direction. And this question is basically done. But I want to show you one more way in which you can find the wave speed, and that way will be useful to us later. It's a very elaborate way, but try to understand the method. The speed at which the wave moves should be the speed at which this peak moves. No? If I try to track the peak, then the speed at which the wave moves is the speed at which the peak should move. Yes or no? So let's say at t equal to 0, my peak was where? Y max is at x equal to 0. Let's say this peak moved. This moved till here. Some distance x naught. It took some time, 1 second. And randomly I'm taking time. You can take 10 seconds as well, doesn't matter. In 1 second, the peak moved from here to here with a distance x naught. Then what should be the velocity with which the peak moves? The final position of the peak minus the initial position of the peak, that's x naught minus origin 0 divided by time 1 second minus 0. So if I find this x naught, then I find my velocity? Yes. Then let's try to find the x naught. So at t equal to 1 second, y max is at x equal to x naught. Can you find this x naught? This is very simple now. What is the equation? Y equal to 0.8 divided by, batao,
4x.
2x,
4x.
4x
5t
plus या minus
plus 5t
plus 5t
whole square
Whole square plus
plus
5.
5.
plus 5. Then I just have to substitute 0.16, 0.8 divided by 4x naught plus 5 the whole square plus 5. If you solve this equation, then try to find what is the value of x naught. Did you understand the process which I am adapting? I am trying to track the peak. At t equal to 0, my peak was at origin. After some time, 1 second, where is my peak now? So can you solve this quadratic equation? Tell me the roots. Come on, jaldi jaldi. Can you split the middle term or maybe some other method and tell me? क्या होना चाहिए इसका? Factors क्या हैं? Please check my steps as well. Don't just blindly follow the steps.
So it's into 2 not 0.
Into 2 where?
Into 2 not is there, right?
ये 2 है.
0.8. 0.6.
So you can write as 0.2 into 4x naught plus 5 that whole square plus 1 equals 1.
Okay.
1 and 1 will get cancelled.
Okay.
So 4x naught plus 5 whole square equal to 0. X naught equal to minus 5.
Achha. So he gave a simplification. 0.2.
4x naught plus 5 whole square.
0.2 कैसे लिखूं? 2 by 10. 0.2 into 4x naught plus
Minus 5
is equal to, then what you are saying?
Multiply the 5.
Multiply
0.2
5.
into 5. 0.2 into 5.
0.2 into 5. 0.2 into 4x naught plus 0.2 into 5 is what? बताओ.
1 cancel.
So this is,
So minus 5/4.
so you'll get roots as minus 5/4. No, repeated roots I
Yes,
guess.
sir. Both are
It will be minus 5/4 repeated roots. So then what is the velocity with which the peak moves? That's the final position. What was the initial position? Origin. Na?
0.
And how much time did you
1
take to go? 1 second. So are you getting the same as before? Did you? So I just wanted to tell you this method of tracking the peak. That will be useful to us later. Okay? Copy the solution and then. Is there anybody who feels like this function will not be symmetric at other times? If you want, then I can show it by Desmos. Is there anybody who is not convinced? If you're not, then tell me. If you really don't think so, then you can go to Desmos. It's an online graphic thing, and in that, try to use this parameter. This parameter change करके देखना. Wave, basically this wave will keep on moving. ऐसा move करेगा. Maybe the graph is not exactly like this. थोड़ा सा ऐसा आ रहा है. Minus the coefficient of t divided by coefficient of x. Is it okay with respect to y-axis? As the wave keeps on moving, you will always find one axis with respect to which the graph will be symmetric. Okay? So if it is done, then go for question number 2. Don't sit around. I will start question number 2 at 12:18.
The answer is 3 meters per second.
3 meter per second. Incorrect. Question number 2. Any answers? minus 3 centimeter per second. Yes? And say the whole thing, not just units, not just numerical values. Minus 3 meter per second is correct. Can I start with the second question? It's already 12:18. I'm starting. It's given that at t equal to 0, what is my y value? That's given to be 10 over 2 plus x minus 2 whole square. This function is given. And at t equal to 2 seconds, it's mentioned that y is 10 over 2 plus x plus 4 in the whole square. Is it okay? This is mentioned. And then they are asking to find what? Find the wave velocity. We will use our tracking the peak method. Okay? Where is my peak situated? Can somebody tell me what is the peak value? Can somebody tell me just by looking at it? What is my peak value?
2.
The peak value will be, so this y will be y max when this is going to 0. And where will this go to 0? At x equal to 2. So at x equal to 2, this y becomes y max, which is 10 by 2, that's 5. And that's 5 centimeter meter. Y is in millimeter. Y 5 millimeter. Where will this be peak?
At minus
Minus 4.
But position meters are same.
X position meter पे y position minus millimeter. So by how much distance has my peak moved in the 2 seconds? It has moved from x equal to 2 to x equal to minus 4. So where is it moving, by the way? In the negative x direction it's moving. And how much distance has it covered? So velocity of the wave is final position of the peak minus the initial position of the peak divided by 2 minus 0. That's is it okay? Fairly simple. Question number 2 done. Is there anybody who did not get it? Go for question number 3.
Sir,
Plus 40 plus 40 वो प्लस तो गलत लग रहा है मुझे बोलो I will start at 12:23 2 minutes yes that's correct Anybody else with the answer of question number 3? Incorrect. Should I start or should I wait? कुछ तो बोला करो कभी yes or no.
No, sir, one second.
बोलो फिर. Okay, then I'm starting with the question. It's mentioned in question number 3 that your velocity is given to be 2 meters per second. Na? That's given. And then they have given the value of y or the function of y at t equal to 0. At t equal to 0, what is my y looking at? 10 divided by 2 plus 2x plus 4 the whole square. This function is mentioned. Now they are asking to find the complete equation y of x comma t. For that I have to write some kind of coefficient of time and t. Yeah? But what will that coefficient be? Do I know how to find the coefficient of time? There is a formula. Na? V is equal to minus the coefficient of t divided by coefficient of x. Let's call it b for now. Let's call it b. What is the coefficient of x? That's 2. What is this? That's 2 as well. So what is the b? That's minus 4. This is the coefficient of time. Then what will the wave equation look like? This wave function y of x comma t. I just have to write this minus 40 na? Inside there. So this will be 2 plus 2x minus 40 plus 4 the whole square. And I'm done. बस ये लिखना था. And now they are asking what in the next question? At t equal to 1, what is the value? So at t equal to 1, this minus 4 plus 4 goes away. And then what do you have? Y is equal to 10 divided by 2 plus 4x square maybe. This can be written as 5 upon 1 plus 2x square. It's a very simple question. Huh? You just start to find the coefficient of time and then you are done. By hand you have to write it. If you are done with 3, go for 4. So for 4 I am giving you 3 minutes, then I will start.
That 1 meter per second is 0.77.
0.7 seconds incorrect. 1 meter will be incorrect.
Sir, A is 19.2.
Incorrect.
Sir.
You can insert there if you want. अरे wait. क्वेश्चन नहीं हो रहा है कोई बात घर पे जाकर रिवाइज करो समझ आएगा कोशिश करो बैठे रहोगे तो कुछ नहीं आएगा एटलीस्ट गिवन लिखने की कोशिश करो क्वेश्चन समझने की कोशिश करो क्या बोल रहे हैं One point nine five is incorrect. थोड़ा सा off हो रहा है. Answer is something like 2.23 meter per second. Let me start with the question. So, listen. It's given that you have a rope which is massive, na? Massive rope. So, and its total mass is given to be 0.1 kg, yeah? 0.1 kg. And its length is something, okay? Let's call it the whole length to be capital L, smaller, okay? They are asking to find the velocity of they are asking to find what? Achha, whatever. What are they asking in the question number 1?
Speed of the transfer.
So they are asking to find the speed of transverse wave. Huh? At some point, and that point is mentioned. Let's call key. This is some distance x from here, and there will be some velocity here. What is the velocity of a wave which is passing through a spring? What was the formula? Under root T by mu. Okay. If I can find the tension at this point, then I am done, basically. But now what will be the tension? Now remember this. Remember how we used to do questions like this? ऐसे एक मास लटका रहता था, ये massless है, ये वाला स्प्रिंग. तो इधर टेंशन निकालते थे, कितना रहता था टेंशन? That will be mg. अब अगर मैंने इधर एक और लगा दिया, ये m1 है, ये m2 है, ये टेंशन t1 है, ये t2 है. How to find t2? How to find t2? By make the FPD of this. You'll find m2g. What will be t1?
M1 plus M2.
M1 plus M2 into G. Na? So every time you find the tension, what do you care about? You only care about the masses which are below. You never care about the masses which are above. Na? So let's say if I want to find the tension at this point, then I have to find the mass that is here. That mass I have to find. If I can find that mass, then I'm done. So let that mass be smaller. So we will apply that to correspondence wala. कि if my capital M, ये पूरे लेंथ पे capital M mass है, if L corresponds to capital M mass, तो ये छोटा x corresponds to some smaller mass, yeah? So what is small m? The small m into L is equal to capital Mx. The small m is equal to capital M by L into x. But what is capital M by L? That's total mass divided by total L. What is that defined to be? Mu. That's mu. That's mu x. So this is my mass in this length L. Yes. Then what will be your tension? Tension equal to small m g. But what is small m? Mu x. ठीक है? Now understand this. Let me, for fun, let me ask you this. कि यहाँ पे ये मैं 2 पॉइंट बनाता हूँ. ये पॉइंट B बोल दो, ये पॉइंट A बोल दो. Where do you think is the? अच्छा, what is the tension at this point B? That should be 0 because nothing is hanging from it. Na? What about the tension at this point A?
1 meter per second.
That will be capital mg, na? Capital mg. Yes or no? And the tension will be maximum at that point. Good. ये इतना पता रहना चाहिए. And can you see that this function is actually perfectly mimicking that? At x equal to 0, my tension is 0. At x equal to L, my function is capital Mg. Can you check? LL कटेगा. Good. So this is my tension as a function of x. Then what is my velocity as a function of x? Under root p of x divided by v. But then this will be under root xt. Now they have given some point. Okay, what is that point?
0.5 meters from the.
At 0.5 meter.
Yeah. Yes.
Then what will be v? 0.5. Let's take g to be 9.8. So this will be 4.9. 4.9 का root कितना होता है?
0.7.
ये 49/10 ले लेता हूँ.
0.0.
ये 7/√10 हो गया.
Yes.
अब √10 को मैं अप्रोक्सीमेट पाई लिखूं क्या? क्योंकि पाई स्क्वायर इज अप्रोक्सीमेटली 10 ना. तो ये 7/पाई लिखूं चलेगा? Is it okay? ठीक है. This is the velocity at some position x. Okay. Now they are asking in the second part, what are they asking? Find the time taken for the wave to go from point B to point A. Then how to find the time then? Your velocity is a variable. Look at it very carefully. It's variable. So if you have a variable quantity, how do you find the time? You don't remember?
ds by dt equal to velocity.
Yes. When we had variable acceleration, if you remember in kinematics, 100 साल पहले, तब मैंने पढ़ाया था कि if you had a variable acceleration, then how you used to do? You integrate and then find it. So what can this v be written as? This can be written as dx by dt. This is equal to root xd. And now everyone will tell you what is the integral of 1 by root x. If they don't tell me, then तो 500 टाइम लिखूंगा. What time इन्वेस्ट किया? बताओ. 1 by root x का इंटीग्रल बताओ. Hey, you don't need to do it in a paper. Do it in your head. कितना कॉन्फिडेंस?
Yes,
1 by root x can be written as x to the power minus half, and this looks to me like x to the power n. Then what is the integration of x to the power n? N plus 1 by n plus 1. So x to the power minus half plus 1 by minus half plus 1. That's 2 root x. इसमें इतना टाइम लग जाएगा?
Not sure.
मुश्किल है बेटा, बहुत मुश्किल है. इस तरीके से करोगे तो बहुत मुश्किल है. 2.45. I think the length is given to be 2.45. Na? Those are the limits of integration. 0 to t. Root gt. ये बताओ ये कितना हो जाएगा? 2.45 divided by 9.8 ही ले लेते हैं. t. तो what is this now? 2.45 divided by 2.45 9.8. कोई मल्टीपल पे जा रहा है क्या देखो?
7.
7 सा?
Yes.
2.4.
What is 0.35 and this is 14.
No, sir. Yes.
That is 35 times.
Seven?
Yeah.
Yes.
पागल हो गए तुम लोग?
नहीं,
Seven.
it goes,
Yes, sir. 7.
2.45 Forza.
0.35 by
0.35
Zero.
by
3.1 आ रहा है
1.14.
तुम लोग मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा।
0.1.
1.4 and
same.
7 आ रहा है।
70 will also it will come.
it will come after that again, sir.
7 से काट रहे थे तुम लोग।
हाँ।
That's 1 sir, that's 4 sir. You can check it. मैं उसका फैक्टर ढूंढ रहा हूँ।
Okay.
2.45 का फैक्टर कितना होगा सुधर? Anyway,
1.15.
1 second. That's the answer. Everybody got it? Okay. And if you're done with this question, then go for the next question. Everyone has written up till here?
No, sir.
Let them write and then everybody will figure it. Chapo jaldi jaldi.
Sir, 8.40.8.
नहीं बेटा वो 40 है.
40.8.
हाँ मुझे पता है प्रोपोर्शनलिटी से 40 है. But if you differentiate तब उसमें 40 आ गया. I will not discuss 8 today. Don't worry. So can I make the diagram of fifth? Written in here. ये 15 नहीं है, 1 सेकेंड है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 का डायग्राम बना देता हूँ. phase. The peak is there. Peak starts from here, it has moved till there. It's up there. We always had phase when we are comparing something. ये सिंगल वेव है, एक वेव से क्या ही कंपेयर करोगे? बोलो. Incorrect. There is x plus or minus की डिफरेंस एक डायरेक्शन है, चालीस डायरेक्शन है. There are the units. There is no units. Okay then, I'm starting with the question. They are asking to find the wave equation, wave function for this, huh? The y that describes this wave. But why? Acha, when t equal to 0 and x equal to 0, this peak is here. Yes? Then what should I write? I should write a sine or cos? I should write cos because the wave starts like this, huh?
Yes.
So this is actually cos. Now kx, should I write plus omega t or minus omega t? Where is the wave moving?
Positive direction.
Positive acceleration. So minus or plus?
Plus.
Plus. The wave is moving in the positive acceleration. What should I write? Plus omega t or minus omega t? Minus omega t, right? So this is the wave equation. Now I have to write some things. I have to find, if I can specify the A, if I can specify K and omega, then I am done with the question. Okay? I already know what is A. Huh? What is A?
2.
That's 2 centimeters. Now they have given that the peak has moved this distance in this time, so I know velocity. What is the velocity of the wave then? That's 1.2 centimeter divided by 0.3 seconds. That's 4 centimeter per second. And that's 0.4
Meters per second.
meter per second. Is it okay? Now they have given information about lambda.
Yes, sir.
Lambda is given to be
7.5 centimeters.
lambda is given to be 7.5 centimeters.
Yeah.
Then what will be k? K is defined to be 2 pi by lambda. That's 2 pi by 7.5. And what should be the units? If this is centimeter, the word क्या होना चाहिए?
Centimeter.
Centimeter inverse. Should be centimeter. Okay. And now how to find omega? I know velocity, I know k. Then there is a relation between all of these things, and that's v is equal to omega by k.
0.04.
0.04 meters. Correct. Yes, please make my calculations. Is it everything else is correct? Good. What is omega then? That's Vk. So what is V? What is V?
0.04.
0.04. Acha, let's write it in centimeters so that centimeter will cancel. 4 centimeter per second into 2.2 by a centimeter inverse. So I think this cancels, and then you get something like 8 pi divided by 7.5. What should be units of omega?
Centimeter second.
Second.
That's radians per second.
Yeah, radians.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Then you are done with the wave. So I write y of x comma t as a कितना है? 2 centimeter. So please write the unit with the number. Please mention everything. Cos, what is k? That's 2 pi by 7.5 centimeter inverse x minus what is omega? 8 pi by 7.5 radians per second t. And this is my equation. Did you understand? This is how you should write it, the whole thing. Write with all the units. Then it is correct. Anybody got the answer? क्या बोला? When the peak was at x equal to 0, t equal to 0. जब ये motion start हो रहा था ना, ये t equal to 0 पे peak इधर थी. That is given in the question. And the peak has moved this distance in this time. That is given.
But it will have a phase, right?
No. Phase कब मैं लिखता हूँ? क्या phase में क्या कर रहे था? Compare कर रहे थे. Basically, when you write phase, you are comparing. इधर किससे compare करोगे? कुछ भी नहीं
No, we are saying that the peak would be on the y-axis if, like, during the starting. That's why it will pause. But if we move the phase a little bit more, then
But it is explicitly mentioned in the question that at t equal to 0, your peak was at y-axis. Isn't it explicitly mentioned? Can I write the diagram of the next question? Is it done?
Yes, sir.
Diagram बना देता हूँ. Attempt. Question number कितना है?
6.
Again, this is the diagram. Or write the wave function. I will start with the question on 1257. I'm giving you 3 minutes. But That coordinator is the wavelength scale. Using that information, we can find something. So try to utilize it. More like by 2. This is also off by a factor of 2. Missing a factor of 2 somewhere. बोलो incorrect. Should I start?
One.
It's exactly like the question before. बोलो नहीं बेटा वो एम्पलीट्यूड है that's the max value of this y बोलो incorrect तो उसका डिस्टेंस स्कोप नहीं किया बेटा वो वैल्यू नहीं आएगा इसकी मैक्स वैल्यू कितनी है अगर तुम्हें देना है तो ये Should I start? It was even simpler than before actually. What should be my wave equation this time? Should I write cos or sine? Be sine. A sine kx minus omega t. Now what is A? A is already mentioned as 0.06 millimeter meter what? It's meter, right? It's given in the units. Scaling the over this meter. To find k, I have to find lambda. But can you see from this diagram, we can actually find it. So this is 1 lambda. This is 2 lambda. 1 plus 1, 2 lambda. What about this? How much is this? That's lambda by 2. So 1 lambda, 2 lambda, and then 2.5 lambda. 2.5 lambda is equal to what? There's 0.2. And what is lambda? 0.2 divided by 2.5. That is 2 by 25. And there's lambda. And what is k? K is what? 2 pi by lambda. So this will be 2 pi divided by 2 divided by 25. That's 25 pi meter inverse. Then what is omega? How to find omega? Is B given to me? B is given, huh?
Yes, sir.
B is given to be 300 meter per second. And what is omega? Omega is equal to Vk. So 300 into 25 pi, 25 times 3 is what? That's 7,500, okay? Radians per second. That's omega. Then I'm done with my question. Y is equal to 0.06 meters sine k 25 pi meter inverse x minus omega 7500 pi radians per second. Do you understand? कुछ प्रॉब्लमेटिक नहीं था इसमें, बस ये निकाला था. And then the question was done. And you are missing by a factor of 2. Anybody who got this answer before me? This was a simple question. Go for question number 7 then. It needs a diagram, right? I think it's given to be. This is given. Now attempt the question. I will start in 3 minutes. Where is the wave moving? What is the definition of V? Minus coefficient of time divided by coefficient of x. ये मैंने क्लास में कराया था ना, जब दोनों सेम साइन रहेगा then it's moving in the negative x direction. If then opposite sign रहेगा then positive x direction. तो अगर kx ले लिया तो minus omega t if the wave is moving in the positive x direction. You can equally say कि minus kx plus omega t. That will also work. What do you think? Correct. Correct question. You will get the questions only if we come after revising the previous lectures. तभी होंगे. If you just come, हाँ टाइम पास नहीं होता है लेक्चर तो फिर कुछ नहीं होना. Am I going a little fast or is it all okay? We will try to complete the sheet by the next lecture. Then we will be done with the chapter.
I didn't read that. That's his right handwriting. I don't know.
ऐसे इधर भी लिखो two what incomplete answer should I start?
Meters, 2 meters.
Incorrect. क्वेश्चन में पूछ क्या रहे हो बेटा वो ध्यान से पढ़ो क्या करें should I start anybody got the answer अरे it's not that hard to people are struggling बोलो at point B you should think what should be the weight I think that's given in the question
lambda.
Okay then, I'm starting with the question. I think it's given that the wavelength produced at this point is lambda naught.
2 lambda naught.
Meters होता है सही 2 lambda naught खत्म. Lambda naught के जो units लेंगे वही उसके भी units लेंगे. Anyways, then they are asking what should be the wavelength after reaching here. Then I think this is a very simple question. You just have to find the proportionality. So you already know that the velocity of the wave is proportional to root of t, na? Yes? Yes or no? And also this velocity is equal to f lambda. That means lambda is proportional to root t. Yes or no? Then what should be lambda a by lambda b? That should be under root of ta by tb. So I just have to find the tensions at point A and point B and I am done with the question. What will be the tension at point? So what is the mass here? There is 6 kg na, of the whole thing. And what is the mass here? 2 kg. So what should be the tension? Can somebody tell me? TB.
20. 2G.
That's 2g. What should be TA? How much mass is hanging?
8.
That should be 8g. Everybody understand? 6 plus 2. Then I'm done in the question because now I just have to substitute. You have like 8g divided by 2g and that will be root 4. Root 4 is 2. It's a simple question. Did you understand the question? A wave was struck, so wave is traveling from here to here. What is the wavelength here? And then it's given here and then they are asking there. So you have to use this relationship. V is proportional to root t and lambda is also proportional to root t. That proportionality will help. So if this is done, then go for question number 9. Leave 8 for now. We will discuss 8 some other time. For now, question number 9. Does it require a diagram?
No, sir.
Attempt. No. This is the simplest, I think. Question number 9. Everyone will be able to do this. Attempt. क्या बोल रहे हो? अच्छा, give me all the answers all together. Should I start with the discussion? बोलो. The option. ठीक है, चेक करते हैं. So I think in the question it is asked the wave is described by y is equal to a sin omega t minus kx. So at all these points they are asking to find the velocity and basically acceleration. So for finding velocity and acceleration I should differentiate now. Del y by dt. What is del y by dt here? It's minus a cos omega t minus kx. Now what is the acceleration? Into omega, a omega. And this should be minus a omega square sin omega t minus kx. Yes, correct? Now they have given some points. Consider the following points for a particle at each of these points at t equal to 0. So at all those points I should assume t equal to 0, na? At t equal to 0, what is my y? That's a minus a sin kx. Is this correct? Please check.
Yes.
At t equal to 0, this will be v will be minus plus a omega cos kx. And at t equal to 0, what is this? That's a. That will be a omega square sin kx. Please take my calculations. So this is y, b, and a. Now we have asked a at some point. So at a equal to x equal to 0. At x equal to 0, check whether the particle is moving or not. And by check, how will I check whether the particle moves or not? I have to find the value of velocity. And then I have to ask whether it is speeding up or slowing down. By speeding up, slowing down, meaning what? If the acceleration and velocity are in the same direction, then that will speed up. And if they are in the opposite direction, it will speed down. Yes or no? Slow down. So I have to find the velocity value. बताओ क्या है velocity value? At x equal to 0, b is equal to a omega, and it's plus. Yes. What about the acceleration? That's 0. So it is not accelerating at that point, and it is moving. It is moving. That's also actually it is moving. Can you likewise answer all of them? So I will do b part, x equal to pi by 4k. Pi by 4k पे बताओ v की वैल्यू कितनी है? A is
1 by root
pi by 4k. ये cos pi by 4 हो गया ना? That's 1 by root 2. So that will be a omega by root 2. So it is it does move. What about a? A omega square sine of ये भी pi by 4 हो जाएगा ना basically. A omega square by root 2. Is it speeding up or slowing down? They have the same sign, na? Speeding up. Can you likewise tell me the answers of B, C and D? First write it here and then tell me. Did you understand the approach? Find velocity, find acceleration, and just substitute the points, and you're done.
Because he is not moving.
Not moving. B equal to 0. ठीक है. Let me check. So question number 9. Yes. So it is moving up now, by the way. When I say positive velocity, moving up, and it is accelerating. C में your velocity is coming out to be 0. Good. So the particle is stationary, but what is the acceleration that you find at that point? A omega square. So the particle is going to speed up.
Minus a omega by root 2 for b. It is slowing down. B is slowing down.
Yeah, D may slow down. Can I just write the answers and can you check whether the answers are correct? So C part I think at x equal to pi by 2k, you are getting B as load dog, B as 0 and A is equal to A omega square, and D में क्या है? X equal to B pi by 4k, you are getting
Minus a omega by root
B is equal to minus A omega square.
minus a omega by root 2.
And A is equal to, ठीक है? So it will slow down since the signs are.
Sir is just the direction also. Why will it slow down?
क्या है क्या?
B is just the direction, sir, minus sign.
But if you are, अच्छा, B is moving in this direction, but then you are accelerating in that direction. Will it not slow down? When you apply brakes, you are moving in that direction, but then you are applying brakes and accelerating in that direction. Retardation. Anyways, yes, you can switch off this thing and.